Hey, what's up, guys? This story I'm about to tell you is one that I didn't really understand the full context of until many years after the incident happened. So I'm at my house one day, and I have somebody there with me. We're getting ready to actually do something, and I hear my dog start barking and going crazy, right? So he gets up from where we were sitting, runs to the window, and screams out to me that there's cops everywhere, surrounding the whole house. As that's happening, they start banging on the front door. The minute they started banging on the door, I realized something's off here because they don't come knocking on my fucking door. They come breaking the shit down with full force. So I knew they had no warrant, which was very suspicious to me right away. Why would they come in this kind of numbers and not have a warrant? So it was very curious to me right away. So they keep banging on the door, saying, "We know you're in there. Come to the door." Whatever. At this point, they can't arrest me. Obviously, they have no right to, or they would have already. I come to the door, start talking to them. "What the fuck you want? What the fuck you guys doing on my property? Get the fuck out of here." They ask me to come in. I tell them go fuck themselves. Bottom line, it went back and forth with me fucking cursing them out until I finally asked them, "What the fuck is it that you're doing here? What the fuck do you want from me? You're not coming in my house, motherfuckers." And they made this crazy claim that one of the neighbors, apparently, they used the term third party. They said a third party put in a call to our department and said that they saw you and another individual carrying a rolled up carpet with what appeared to be a dead body inside into the house. Just now, moments before we assembled this fucking team to come get you. So again, the whole story didn't make sense. I started fucking flipping out on them. "You dumb motherfuckers. What the fuck do you think of me, first of all? Why the fuck am I going to be carrying a fucking body in a carpet like fucking television shows and shit, motherfucker? You have too much fucking stupid fucking shit in your head. That would never happen. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck do you really want here? That's bullshit." They went back and forth and kept on with that angle. But again, I knew something's happening here. Something's wrong. First of all, they don't disclose what the fuck their investigation is, what the nature of their investigation is. They never disclose that. And if that shit was true, they'd have come down on me real hard. They'd have got in the house, right, if they really believed there was a body. Nevertheless, the whole shit went back and forth for a while, and they left without incident, right? So at that time, cops and all kinds of law enforcement were fucking with me already. I was under constant surveillance by the Secret Service, which I knew about. So there was so much shit happening already that I just brushed it off like, fuck it, whatever. Another fucking incident with these faggot-ass cops. So I forgot about it. Years later, right? Years later, I'm sitting in a county jail with a total of $2 million in bail, fucking facing life, and I get this discovery. Discovery is basically when the state or whatever government entity reveals to you all of the information that they have in their possession and that they plan on using against you should you continue and go to trial. So, I mean, I had stacks like this, stacks after stacks, because I had multiple cases and multiple different fucking charges and all kinds of shit. But in one of those stacks, because obviously I read everything, I'm not stupid, I read what the fuck that was all about. And it blew my mind that, first of all, I was upset with myself that I didn't think about that. I didn't even think at that moment what could have been happening. So what actually happened was they used that whole dead body bullshit story as a ploy to get onto my property, right? At that time, this house that I was renting, there was like a long driveway, and in the back was a garage, and I had vehicles out there. Actually, I only had one car there at that time. My other car was somewhere else. So they needed a reason, an excuse to get on the property while simultaneously having access to my vehicle and diverting my attention from what they were doing. Bottom line is they used this whole bullshit story to get on the property and put a fucking tracking device underneath my car. And again, it's fucking mind-blowing to me that they would do that. I didn't even think I didn't think. First of all, I never thought a judge would have allowed them that, but you know, I learned later on in life that they do whatever the fuck they want. But that was it. That's what it was. They're telling me about this bullshit dead body so they can go in the back, have me distracted, put this fucking tracking device on me, and from that moment until I ended up getting arrested, however far from then it was, they were tracking my every fucking movement. And it turned up in these papers. So you could imagine, you know, there was a long period of time while I was under investigation, and then a long period of time while I was incarcerated before being charged. And then when I finally get all the charges and all the information related, I see this shit. And I'm like, now it fucking finally makes sense. You know, because all that time, I never understood why the fuck that incident happened. There it is. So anyway, guys, I thought this was an interesting story. Just some crazy shit that I happen to remember. I have so many of them. But I'll continue to share them as I feel. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks.